Time has come. It's time for episode 2. Alright, so I've got some sprites, I think. Yeah, I've got some sprites ready. We just have to make the code. So let's start by moving. Let's start with the office. So you can see how it looks. Yeah. Yeah, it's one green flag. So, one green flag clicked. We're gonna hide. We're gonna hide and stop the other scripts in this sprite when we receive the menu screen broadcast. And we're gonna pull out our handy dandy repeat until and work on this code. Forever we will go to mouse X, mouse Y, times, I'm going to say -6. And we're just going to try these out for now. Evidently that was too strong. Oh, my bad, I did the wrong thing. It's divided by -6. This should work. Boom. Alright, we're going to set this to activate when we receive a new broadcast called Night Start that I think I forgot to implement at the end of the last video. I think I did. So basically, just add wait blank seconds and broadcast Night Start at the end of the night screen script. Oh yeah, I did a few things like this. So now that works. We're gonna import all of these scripts into the desk, except I'm adding a parallax effect. So let's clean this up and set this to maybe -7, so it appears like it's closer. We're gonna fix that later. Also fixed a typo in the newspaper. Alright, I forgot to make these show. I said weather without an H, but I fixed that. Let's remember to make that say show. And the title looks a bit weird, but I struggled making it look. This is the best I could do, and it's covered up by the desk anyways. See? And now you can kind of see that it looks kind of like the desk is closer. Alright. So now that looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna change this to like -7.5 to make the parallax a little bit more drastic. Yeah. And I'm gonna change the Y parallax to maybe like 6.5 to make it a little less drastic. And yeah, this is what it looks like. You can definitely see the parallax, but it's not too obtrusive. Next up, we've got the fan. When the mouse is at 0, 0, all of these would be at 0, 0. So we need to determine the location of this. So we're going to determine how far out from this it is. And then we're going to subtract half of this width. Alright, so that's 46 by 45, meaning you can say 23, just for now. And then we can extend this to the center. So that's 150 minus 23 would be 127. So the X position is 127. Oh yeah, we're copying all this code again, except 127 plus 127 for the X values. 127. So now, let's check that out. Why isn't this working? I think it needs to go to the front layer. Oh, it's still on this. Okay. Oh crap! Undo, 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 undo. Oops, oops, oops. Restore sprite. Okay. So now, why isn't that working? Okay, so now we need to subtract a little bit from this. I'm assuming it'll be like 20 pixels. No. Try 8. Almost. 9? Yes. And forever we're gonna turn fan speed degrees. That looks nice, but 30 looks even better. So like, there are 2 gimmicks that I want to add into this game. The first one being the fan, you can set it to different speeds, each having its own power usage. And the camera system has 2 layers, and there are multiple entrances between each layer, so that'll be a gimmick that I implement. But that's gonna be for the episode after this one, I think, though. Or the episode after the next one. I don't know why I said I think, though. Alright, and then we just copy and paste all this. Except we want it to go with the mouse, so and we want to always be on the front layer. So now it looks like this. I don't think that looks good, so I'm gonna completely redesign this. So I don't think this looks very good, so the way I'm gonna fix it is I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna use a ghost effect. We're gonna set the ghost effect to, let's say, 50. That's too bright, so I'm gonna change this inner color to be darker. Boom. That's pretty much all we have. So now it's time to edit the office. Yeah. But yeah, this is basically the script. So we're gonna make a second part, and yeah, this is the script. You can just you don't need to put this. You don't need to like copy exactly what I have. You don't need to have the clock in the office sprite. You can have your own clock sprite. If you have a lot of changing parts in your office or desk, then I would recommend having a separate clock sprite and just a separate sprite for everything else. But I think that's all that I'm going to be doing today, and I'll see you in the next episode where we cover the cameras and the door. Bye.